Morning, Steve. Morning, Ann. How you guys doing today?
Excellent. How are you?
Glad to have you guys here. So, Steve, how's it going so far in the cloud world? Anything new picked up yesterday?
So, not yet. I mean, basically what we've been doing, as you know, our journey to the cloud has been over the last 10 or 12 years, probably more than anything, where we're primarily an EBS shop, but we've moved HCM to the cloud, we have CRM in the cloud, and then EPM in the cloud. So our journey over the next 3 to 5 years is to go all in, and we're here to hopefully learn more about it.
And hopefully no roadblocks or anything in that, right?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, selfishly, at Levy, we have a lot of folks that are going to be retiring here in the next, let's say, 5 to 7 years. So there's a lot of knowledge that we're going to bring, and moving to the cloud quicker while they're still here is going to just benefit the organization.
So that means that adoption will be much faster and much easier, hopefully, for that too.
Yeah, much better on change management.
Absolutely. And our relationship with your organization has been over I think, 9 years now?
I think 10. Yeah, I want to say 2014 is when we started.
Yep, 2014. So how's it going so far with our partnership?
I mean, excellent. I as we know, I mean, we're a pretty close group. I think our relationship is built on trust and transparency, and it's worked all the way through.
Okay. And you want to talk about our managed services? And
Sure. So, Steve, can you tell us a little bit about how Centroid and Levy partner on infrastructure and EBS database managed services?
Yeah, so I guess over the course of those last 10 years, I think we started with a managed services contract back in the day. And it was, we had our own on-premise hardware that you helped us migrate to an Oracle product. From there, we recently went to OCI, I'm going to say 3 years ago. And the course of that journey with our team at Levy, as we did everything in-house, and then bringing you in has really just opened our eyes to what else is out there, and then allowed us to take advantage of new technologies like OCI and the next journey going to the cloud.
Okay. So the journey to the cloud, I mean, you're hearing a lot of buzzwords these days also, right? Okay. Artificial intelligence is one of them. Analytics, data, and data mining is the second one. How are you progressing on that journey?
Yeah, good question. I mean, so we've been on EBS since 2003, so there's 20 years of data that we have there, and we've always struggled with trying to correlate that data to tell us a different story than what we already know. Yep. So maybe it's some predictive analysis that says based on equipment maintenance, we've been running at these schedules and we could do something different. Maybe we're producing product X and we could be producing product Y based on sales data. We're really just trying to correlate data that we've never been able to do before, and then visualize it with a visualization product.
Okay. So how can help Centroid? I mean, as you know, Centroid has done a couple of acquisitions, which actually have upped our skill in the both AI side and the DevOps side. Yeah, how can we help?
I mean, what you've helped us with all along is helping us understand those new technologies that we just don't know in-house. With your market practice and what you bring to the table helps us figure out what's out there for us to be able to figure out how it fits at Levy.
On the Oracle product side, because you have already done the adoption of the main ERP system, where are you thinking of taking it next level?
Yeah, from the main ERP system into the next level. So there's a generative AI, there's a predictive AI. We're trying to understand both and figure out where it fits in our environment, with the same concern of we want our data to stay within our environment without producing it to the public world, and us trying to figure out the security and rules and what the best tool is to help us get there.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the big notions in the market is ChatGPT will make everything easier for you. It's not that, because the minute you publish anything to ChatGPT, it becomes a public domain then.
Right.
So you're spot on. You don't want your data to be public domain, and then have somebody or a competitor actually take use of that.
Agreed.
So what do you see in the challenges of migrating everything to cloud? I know you still have small footprint in a colo. So how do you see that going into the cloud side?
Yeah, honestly, I would say our biggest challenge is figuring out how to get there. So we could go all in and go with one phase, and we're trying to figure out if that makes more sense or if we should do milestone phases to bring certain modules in as we go. My biggest concern is the whole change management side. So I always tell people we're not upgrading, we're re-implementing. And to do that, there's the whole data set that we have to look at. Obviously, we don't want to bring things over that we no longer need, and then it's training the entire user base on what's palatable based on our skill set, and then the resources of our partners.
Absolutely. And as you know, I think we discussed about it in the past also, Centroid has done some strategic acquisitions, and we are also looking for some other skill sets to add to our portfolio. Now with the EPMI, with DevOps side, artificial intelligence, containerization on the cloud, I mean, I know those are on some of the things on your radar also. Where can we help from Centroid?
Yeah, I think where you help is where you've helped us all along is on the managed services side, the tech and DevOps side, and then specifically the functional technical side that you bring with the understanding of all of the modules, whether it's EBS or the cloud. Us being able to take advantage of that and partner, I think, is going to help us in the long run.
Okay. Anything you want to add to?
No, I would just say, I mean, I think it's fair to say our partnership has grown over the last 10 years to a trust, transparent, and I think we're able to approach every project with honesty and transparency to figure out where it's going to fit and how we can basically work for the both of us.
I think Ann and I both really appreciate your candidness and also the partnership and the relationship we have. We're looking forward to actually growing that partnership more in the future.
We are as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
No, I mean, we always, I think Steve nailed it. It's trust and transparency is how we've always worked together. I think that's why our organizations fit so well.
I agree.
And it makes a great working relationship.
great. Thank you.
Thank you.
For your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.